So here comes the Lions defense to the field for the first time. Stafford now on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that'll bring up second down. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best... Draw play. This is Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
On first down, here's Stafford. Pass complete, Tutu Atwell. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Coming in the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you... Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. He just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy...
Play action on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw finds DeMarcus Robinson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Defense showing blitz. Stafford finds a seam down the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and keep...
They go play action on first. That's taken in by Kupp. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stafford now against the blitz. Able to find the Kua here. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Stafford from the gun. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And that will not be enough for a first down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Stafford now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score.
Stafford. Cup on the catch. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now. Stafford. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Throw is caught by the back. And he's out of bounds. Well, now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record.